Hello everyone and welcome to another Video Gadgets Journal video, of course VGJ. This is the second edition of this Video Gadgets Journal video, which just gives you a bit more of an introduction to who I am, the person behind these videos, and an update on the channel as I go along. And it's also an excuse to get dressed up in a dressing gown every time I do these videos and sit in some fairly poor lighting just to see how knocked together this type of video is. We'll try and improve that. Of course, one of the things I want to do with these videos is to try and improve various things, including my two-face camera, which is why I've turned the viewfinder around so I can't see myself on the camera. So if I go out of shot, then you'll realise that this isn't really working. So it's been a couple of weeks since I've done a Video Gadgets Journal. The first video, of course, was a pilot, and it was relatively well received in terms of views and engagement. And if you want me to carry on doing these videos, please send comments to this video and likes, and I'll carry on doing them. If not, then I'll just get back to my usual videos of app reviews, tips, reviews, and so on. Other videos that have been on the channel recently have, of course, been the return of the Game of Phones videos that I absolutely love doing. Take a lot of time to edit and narrate and script, but it's one of the, I would say, flagship videos that I enjoy to do, and I haven't really seen anyone else do those type of videos, and it is a good look at the latest smartphones being released, and the big trend seems to be getting bigger. I'm not entirely sure if that is the right direction for smartphone makers to go, because you're getting to the point where they're all phablets and you can't use them with one hand, which is something that I certainly appreciate when I'm using my smartphone. We've got the iPhone 6 now, the 6 Plus, the OnePlus One, the Nexus 6, a new device recently announced, which is going to be a 5.9 inch, Galaxy Note 4. There's a whole plethora of smartphones now which are really taking on the large size smartphone, and is that the right way to go forward? Maybe you want to leave a comment, or can you think of who is going to win this latest Game of Phones? Obviously iPhone has always been the big proponent, and they've had records in terms of pre-orders for their iPhones, doing well, but there's so much competition out there these days that Apple are facing some tough competition. So what do you think on that particular topic? And while we're on the subject of making videos, I actually made a video about making a video, as strange as that sounds. What I did was the anatomy of a YouTube video, which was about 45 minutes long, and it started from when I first conceived of the idea of making a video all the way through to filming it, editing it, scripting it, narrating it, publishing it, and uploading it to YouTube. I thought that might be an interesting insight into what actually goes on behind making a video, because although the end product may only be 2 to 5 minutes long, it usually takes about an hour per minute to put together a video. And so it might be helpful for any YouTube creators, or if you're just generally interested in the video making process and what goes on to make what you hopefully will consider to be well crafted videos. I'm not going to say professional videos, but videos that are really tight and succinct and don't ramble on like this. And there's also been usual videos including how to reduce file size for videos, a shortcuts tips for smartphones, and two fantastic apps for Android, which were Battery Widget Reborn. I've remade that video because it's just been updated in the last couple of months. And one of the best applications available on any device really, which is ES File Explorer, which just gives you all the usability of file management and navigation on a smartphone or a tablet, and it's a fantastic application. So check it out and see if you want to download it for your own device. On to technology news, and several new devices have been announced since my last video on the lead up to the holiday Christmas season. Apple, as usual, announcing new iPads. Both the Air 2 and Mini 3 will be out very soon. More of the same, to be honest. It's a question of a little bit lighter, a little bit thinner, a little bit more powerful, and transferring some of the technology from the iPhone to the iPad with the touch sensitive home button. More interestingly, from Google is the announcement of the the Nexus 6 and the Nexus 9. Interesting because they're switching up their screen sizes again. We've gone from the Nexus 7 and the Nexus 10, and we've sort of moved down 2 inches. Although the 7 was a tablet, the Nexus 6 is a very large mobile phone, and the tablet is going to be made by HTC, which is interesting since Google seems to always switch their manufacturer, and they don't use Motorola that much, even though they bought them and then sold them, and it gets all a little bit confusing. Anyway, the Nexus 9 will be released at the beginning of November. I think they're taking pre-orders for the Nexus 6 at the end of October, and the interesting news for the channel is that I have already pre-ordered a Nexus 9, the HTC Nexus 9. So a new tablet will be arriving, and I intend to absolutely consume that device as I have done with Android products before, and to hopefully give you all the best reviews, tips and app suggestions for it. I'm also going to gun for the Nexus 6 as well, although I'm not entirely sure how easy it is going to be to source one because I'm now living in Canada, and I'm not sure what the process is to just buy a handset without a contract, or whether I need to get a contract. Presumably with a Google handset it should be available without a contract, but again I'm just rambling because I'm not sure how to get one. But those are the 2 devices I'm gunning for, and I will definitely be doing a lot of videos on those 2 devices as and when I get them. So that's pretty much it for the latest episode of Video Gadgets Journal. I just wanted to remind you that there are several ways to connect with me, of course, using YouTube as the primary source, but I also have a Facebook page, a Twitter account, a Google Plus account, and I'm also experimenting with Instagram. All the links are in the description below, so do please check me out on those many platforms, and if you do have any questions, please file them into this video, and if there are enough or interesting ones, I'll certainly respond to them directly to you in the next Video Gadgets Journal. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you, of course, in all the usual Video Gadgets Journal videos. See you later. Thank you very much for watching this VGJFelix video. I hope it intrigued, informed and entertained you. If it did, I would really appreciate you clicking that thumbs up button at the bottom of the video, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so.